I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna tell y'all a real life secret, bro. Like, and I kept this shit in for a long time, but I'm gonna let y'all know though. Like ever since I left that coke alone, bro.
Adrien Broner has revealed some more details regarding Floyd Mayweather's stint in Dubai. Floyd has been released and he's back in America. However, Adrien Broner has released some more shocking details, claiming Mayweather isn't entirely free from the Dubai authorities. Adrien Broner makes his return to the ring against Blair Cobbs on June 7th, after almost a year out.
Like, ever since I stopped fucking with that coke, bro, my life got better, like for real, like, cause I just been drinking Sprite.
And while the happenings in his fight week should ordinarily be doing the rounds and causing a stir in the world of boxing, it's sad to see that Adrien Broner is clearly past his prime. And unsurprisingly, what is pushing him on the headlines is his revelation on Mayweather's detention in Dubai and how his accounts have been blocked even after his release.
Favorite players. Underdog is available in more than 30 states, including California, Texas, and New York, just to name a few. Make sure to support the show by hitting the link in the bio and download.
Mayweather has been seen in several events in the United States in recent weeks, despite Gervonta Davis's claims that he was held hostage. Davis, along with boxing commentator Rick Glazer, had suggested that Mayweather was unable to leave Dubai due to unpaid debts. These claims seemed to gain credibility when Mayweather failed to appear in Mexico to promote an exhibition rematch with Victor Ortiz, an event he had hinted at on Instagram before removing the post.
Otra leyenda, siempre parte de la gran familia del boxeo mexicano y del boxeo internacional, Humberto La Chiquita González.
Despite these rumors, Mayweather has been very much on the move. He was seen attending a Clippers vs. Mavericks game in Las Vegas and made news with a generous act, donating $30,000 to a homeless individual in downtown Los Angeles. His attendance at AEW Double or Nothing Further dispelled any doubts about his freedom to travel.
Turns out that the rumors were true and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing.
At the AEW event, the atmosphere was electric as Strickland and Cage faced each other in a highly anticipated match. The two athletes put on a spectacular show, with Strickland ultimately retaining his championship to the delight of the audience. After his victory, Strickland shared a moment of celebration with Mayweather, who was seated in the front row. The camaraderie between the wrestling champion and the boxing legend was a highlight of the night. With their interaction caught on camera for fans everywhere to see. This wasn't Mayweather's first foray into the wrestling world, as he had previously made appearances in WWE, showcasing his enthusiasm for the sport. His presence at the AEW event reinforced his ongoing influence in the world of sports and entertainment, while also debunking the rumors of his confinement.
Family, I'm back. Listen up. I got two things for you. There's a huge NFT launching today, and I need everybody to go check it out. It's called Meta Skeletons. They just made this dope custom NFT and the artwork.
While Rick Glazer also confirmed it, Floyd Mayweather's recent public appearances prove that their allegations were either lies or perhaps he has been able to settle his way out of the country.
From Eric B. and Rakim, we were at the Mondrian. Floyd Mayweather was there. He had some tax issues. He was about to go to jail, but that's before Money Mayweather, that's Pretty Boy Floyd.
Got you.
He was speaking to E, he needed a couple of $1 million to stay out of jail.
However, Adrien Broner has now claimed that Floyd Mayweather was truly held hostage in Dubai, and his release was only granted on the condition that all his bank accounts are blocked until he settles his debt. Evidently, Adrien Broner's relationship with Floyd Mayweather is what made him privy to this.
Hey! Big Bro just told me.
as he had broken this news even before Gervonta Davis. According to Adrien Broner, in one of his usual self-videos on social media, he claimed is back in the States but remains held down in Dubai. He was talking about himself and his fight when he suddenly drifted into the topic of Floyd. Floyd was at a fight last week. He should be at my fight to come support me too, but that's crazy. He's still in some crisis now and has to clear his accounts from the Dubai guy. He then continued, I've not spoken to Floyd since he came back, but he called me last week and wished me well for my fight. And he told me he would try, but may not come. He's still got issues with the feds. They only release him. His money is blocked.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna tell y'all a real life secret, bro. Like, and I kept this shit in for a long time, but I'm gonna let y'all know though, like ever since I left that coke alone, bro.
While Adrien Broner didn't give more details about Floyd Mayweather's detainment, there were several leaks over the past weeks that hinted boxing fans on his detainment. Apparently, Mayweather was fronted an insane amount of cash at a casino, but he promptly lost all the money. As of now, there are no legal casinos in Dubai, so it must have been a private casino. As a result, Mayweather's private jet was reportedly surrounded by police, and his money was no good at the Dubai airport, as his account was blocked also.
I personally want to say thank you to the artists and the team over at Metaskeletons. We're going to hook everybody up. Go get a Metaskeletons NFT right now. Not later on, but right now. And we're going to choose 2 lucky...
Mayweather's detainment in Dubai meant he could travel anywhere in Dubai and live as large as he wanted, only that he mustn't step outside the country. To effect this, the Dubai authorities mounted security agents around his private jet to ensure he doesn't escape. But it's generally believed that Floyd Mayweather owes a substantial amount of money, which was likely in the hundreds of millions of dollars range. Also, another thing we do know is Dubai is notorious for holding Americans captive if they owe any amount of money. The news media were suspiciously quiet about the Mayweather rumors. And even the White House had not commented on the reports either, as Mayweather has been getting in so much trouble lately. Notably, his former protege had been the one exposing all of his hidden motives and even exposing him for scamming people in Mexico. On Instagram, Davis reacted to the news of Mayweather's absence, which has reportedly cost the CDMX government $1 million. He is out here scamming again, taking people's money. In response, Mayweather posted that Davis Martin card had been canceled, with Davis replying in a post of his own in which he labeled the 47-year-old as a hater. Responses from both parties revealed to the public about how things between the two had been going on since Mayweather ceased being Davis's promoter and mentor. Following the announcement on Mayweather's Instagram account that Gervonta Davis's next fight with Frank Martin had been put aside, he also shared an image of the PPV poster with the word canceled printed on it along with a playful caption. The boxer turned promoter wrote, "It's sad. I hope it's just a rumor." The news turned out to be a fake rumor. This message did not sit well with the 29-year-old lightweight boxer, who expressed his frustration and anger in a now-deleted message on social media. The comment said, "This guy is so hateful. He said some stuff was canceling, and that ain't true. Guy, this is my stuff now. Keep talking, and I'll stop by your house right now and get my hands on you and some other stuff." News of Mayweather's truancy aligns with other rumors shared by Davis, who declared that the veteran is being held hostage. Indicating that Floyd has had money issues, YouTube boxer Deji revealed that he had experienced problems getting paid by Mayweather's partners after their November 2022 exhibition fight in Dubai. Deji said that Mayweather was significantly bigger for his involvement in the fight as he explained, "They still owe me money actually. I enjoyed sharing the ring with Floyd Mayweather, and that's enough payment in itself." The matter was seemingly resolved after Deji went public with his issues. Also, a prominent blockchain investigator has once again called out former professional boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr. for scamming his many fans after the renowned athlete who held multiple world titles during his pro career posted on X, formerly Twitter, about a new token. Crypto sleuth ZachXBT posted screenshots of Mayweather Jr.'s Monday posts wherein he tagged Habibi_com, known as Sahil Arora in the crypto space, Sahil's X account has been suspended. The said crypto user has been linked to several other celebrity meme coin rug pulls. In another post, the former title holder posted about a new token, supposedly called $Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s promotional posts related to the said token have since been deleted. Some things never change with scamming your fans, ZachXBT said. The crypto community was outraged by the latest revelation, with one saying he can now confidently say the net worth of some celebrities is completely fake. Another user said it was hard to grasp why someone who seems like he doesn't need money can still engage in such fraudulent activities. One user wondered whether Mayweather Jr. will ever be punished for the scams he had been involved in. I feel like he is getting away with it again and again, the user argued. This is not the first time ZachXBT called out the former WBC super featherweight champion. In May 2022, ZachXBT, known in the crypto community for his extensive research and investigations into rug pulls, scams, and exploits, listed at least a dozen crypto-related projects that fell through. At the time, the crypto investigator said Mayweather Jr. has direct ties to at least 3 rug pulls. Exit scams in the crypto industry, wherein developers raise funds for projects, then disappear after they've taken investor money. Another crypto researcher, Kremlin, said Mayweather Jr. has been promoting scam projects since 2017, including the Emax coin in 2021 and the Floyd non-fungible token, NFT, in 2022. The researcher noted that the value of Monday's scam token Floyd has dropped by 95%. In 2018, Mayweather Jr. and music producer DJ Khaled were sued by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, for not disclosing the payments they received for promoting ICOs, initial coin offerings, including Centratech, which the regulator designated as a fraud. At the time, the SEC said the ex-boxing champ agreed to pay over $600K in disgorgement penalties and interest without admitting or denying the findings related to the allegations. Back to Adrien Broner's upcoming return to the ring this week. Adrien, the Problem Broner, who has 35 wins, including 24 knockouts and 4 losses, is back in the ring on Friday. The former 4-time world champion is taking on Blair Cobbs, who has 16 wins, a loss and a draw at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. The legendary Don King promotes the fight. On a relatively light weekend in boxing, Broner Cobbs will set the stage for a much more purist-friendly card in New York on Saturday when Xander Zayas faces Patrick Teixeira in the main event of a top-ranked card on ESPN from the Hulu Theater in Madison Square Garden. Broner last fought in June 2023 when he won a unanimous decision over Bill Hutchinson. The Problem hasn't been consistently active since 2017 when he lost a unanimous decision to Mikey Garcia. Since the defeat to Garcia, Broner has fought 4 times, compiling a 2-1-1 record. At 34 years old, Broner's prime is likely over, and many see this fight with Cobbs as more of a money grab than a legitimate contest. Well, and shows more seriousness and activity, he may take advantage of his notoriety and position himself for another fight with a known opponent. Cobbs' record is solid but hasn't faced the stiffest competition. He overcame former world champion Maurice Hooker, dropping him 3 times back in August 2022. However, Hooker is far from the fighter he was 5 years ago when he was a world champion. Cobbs has been even more inactive than Broner. He hasn't fought since defeating Hooker, which was a bounce-back performance after suffering the first loss of his career at the hands of Alexis Rocha in March 2022, a 9th-round knockout. Despite Cobbs' inactivity, he may have the size, 5'11", and skill set to defeat Broner at this stage of the latter's career.
Hang the gloves up. I gotta become world champion again for Coach Mike and for myself. That's the goal for sure.
You know, you skipped from 135 up straight to...
No one knows what to expect from the Problem, and it's possible Cobbs wants it more than his more famous opponent. Junior welterweight Adrien Broner is aiming to reclaim a world title in what many consider his final act as a boxer. Part of his inspiration comes from his first boxing coach, the late Michael Stafford. Broner will face Blair Cobbs on June 7th at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. The bout will be broadcast on pay-per-view. The four-division belt holder Broner is now training with Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis, the trainers of Gervonta Davis. Broner is holding his camp for Cobbs in Las Vegas as Davis prepares to fight Frank Martin on June 15th. Despite a smile, Broner appeared to carry a heavy heart as he reflected on Stafford, who passed away last year. "Coach Mike is everything to me," Broner said. "I promised myself before I hung the gloves up that I would become a world champion again for Coach Mike and myself. That's the goal."
You want to be a part of this because it's going to go viral once we get it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, where do they go, Calvin?
You can go to my Instagram page, hit my bio, and go to the link and you'll see my non.
Because I have a lot of car dealers that follow my page, and I want to send this out to.
Broner, 34, is often remembered for his out-of-the-ring antics, including an arrest at a bowling alley in 2016 for robbery. He hasn't had a world-class win since 2017, which was a split decision against Adrien Granados. Once seen as a Hall of Fame caliber fighter, Broner has become a cautionary tale for young boxers. He spoke about the importance of winning a world title at this stage in his career and how much being a titleist has meant to him over the years, something he feels hasn't always been understood by the public. "Honestly, all of my world titles are special to me," Broner said. "All my life, all I ever wanted to do was become a world champion. Every time I won one, I cried tears. I am pretty sure I'll do the same when I win the next one." Broner's fight with Cobbs, 34, is seen as a last stand of sorts. He is no longer the youthful title holder who was one of the faces of the newly established premier boxing champions nearly a decade ago. Having fought only twice in 5 years, Broner needs a strong performance to justify his stardom. During his media workout, he reflected on his tough journey in the sport. "Boxing can eat you up and spit you out and move on to the next," Broner said. "When your career is done and over with, they're going to look for the next upcoming boxer. So I always try to tell everybody, just do what is best for you." Adrien Broner truly has had quite a successful run in his boxing career. The fighter has amassed a record of 34 wins and 4 losses in his professional career. Eventually, Broner retired from the sport as he wished to focus on his mental health before making his comeback. And it's really not an easy task figuring out his mental health, as he dropped an apology letter to several of his friends, a letter that went very viral on the internet. Broner's mental state has been under question by himself the most, but by others on the outside looking in. The problem has been dealing with many of his namesakes for the past few years, causing him to fight only 4 times in 6 years, despite being just 33. Now, after making a triumphant return to the ring as his next fight date moves closer, the Cincinnati man took the opportunity to beg forgiveness from several of his ex-pals. Taking to social media, Broner issued a 400-word grovel to many of his old buddies, including Mayweather and Gervonta Davis. "Guys, let their emotions and feelings get to them," began Broner. "I'm just a real one, and I wear my heart on my sleeve. So, with that being said, I want to apologize to Jay-Z for telling him to suck my stuff, for sending me a contract from Rock Nation, his sports promotional company. To Meek Mill, he wrote, I want to apologize to Meek Mill. When we first met, it was awkward, but I always messed with you. I didn't think you really messed with me. That's the only reason I gave Shorty my attention. And ever since then, you just really ain't been rocking with me. But I take that on the chin like a man, bro. I still support you 100%. He then went on to Gervonta Davis, writing, Now I want to apologize to Gervonta Davis. I know you love me like I came out of your mom, and you just want the best for me, but I will see you in Vegas. We are going to talk. I want to apologize to Diddy cause even though it's not in my best interest to drink, but when I decide to drink tequila, I drink Casamigos or Don Julio tequila when I should drink De Leon tequila, Diddy's brand. To Rick Ross, he wrote, I want to say sorry to Rick Ross. At my last fight, I told him to meet me there too early. He was sitting there for hours, so he left. But I apologize, big bro. He also had other boxers on his list detailing Jermall and Jermell Charlo. I want to apologize to Jermall and Jermell Charlo. I was drunk doing an interview, but I know you boys don't hate me, and I don't hate you all. I never bet against you. I'm just being the bigger man telling the truth. He then moved on to Errol Spence saying, I want to apologize to Errol Spence Jr. He's got the biggest fight of his life coming, and I'm going to be there yelling until my voice is gone. After, we will talk in person. Terrence Crawford is also on the list as well. I want to apologize to Terrence Crawford because we have a respectful relationship. I would never go against you. But you are fighting my brother, so I can't jump ship. It's all love. The last and the longest apology was for Floyd Mayweather. He said, last but not least, I want to apologize to Floyd Mayweather. When we first met, you told me a lot. You tried to teach me a lot, but I went my own way and figured it out myself. Now that I'm older, I can see that you tried to help me. If I would have listened to you, I probably wouldn't have gotten in the trouble I've been in. But I'm grateful for my experiences and hope you all enjoyed my diary.
Like, I'm really mad at that nigga Floyd because he got you doing this gay ass shit. The same nigga that called me and told me he don't fuck with you, nigga. So I see why he wants you to fight me so I can...
But even before the letter, there were some positives as he and Ryan Garcia soon got back together again. And that's all for now. What are your thoughts on Floyd Mayweather's release? Let's hear you out in the comments section. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications to get alerted when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time, peace out.